In a busy city called Agrabah, where the sun shone brightly and the streets were filled with people selling fruits, spices, and beautiful fabrics, there lived a young boy named Aladdin. He was poor and didn't have much, but he had a big heart and even bigger dreams. Aladdin lived with his best friend, a clever little monkey named Abu. Together, they wandered the streets, looking for food and trying to survive. Aladdin often dreamed of a better life. He wanted to live in a big house, eat delicious food, and be someone important. But most of all, he wanted to find true happiness. One day, while walking through the marketplace, Aladdin saw something amazing. A group of royal guards was clearing the way for a beautiful girl in a fancy litter. She was Princess Jasmine, the daughter of the Sultan. She looked sad, even though she had everything she could ever want. Aladdin couldn't take his eyes off her. He felt something special in his heart, but he knew a poor boy like him could never be with a princess. That evening, as Aladdin and Abu rested in their small hideout, a strange man appeared. He wore a dark cloak and had a cold, sharp voice. He introduced himself as Jafar, the Sultan's advisor. Jafar told Aladdin he needed his help to find a magical lamp hidden in a dangerous place called the Cave of Wonders. "If you bring me the lamp," Jafar said, "I will reward you with riches beyond your imagination." Aladdin was curious and excited. He thought this could be his chance to change his life. So, he agreed to help Jafar. Jafar took Aladdin and Abu to the desert, where the Cave of Wonders was hidden. The cave looked like a giant tiger's head, and its eyes glowed with a mysterious light. When Aladdin stepped closer, the tiger's mouth opened, and a deep voice said, "Only one may enter, the diamond in the rough." Aladdin was scared but brave. He entered the cave and found a room filled with gold, jewels, and treasures. But the voice warned him, "Touch nothing but the lamp." Aladdin found the lamp and picked it up. But Abu, being curious, touched a shiny gem. Suddenly, the cave began to shake and the floor started to collapse. Aladdin and Abu ran for their lives. Just as they were about to escape, Jafar grabbed the lamp and left them trapped inside the cave. Aladdin felt hopeless, but then he remembered the lamp. He rubbed it, and out came a giant blue genie. The genie was funny and full of energy. He told Aladdin, "I'm the genie of the lamp, and I can grant you 3 wishes." Aladdin couldn't believe his luck. For his first wish, he asked the genie to get them out of the cave. In a flash, they were back in the desert, safe and sound. Aladdin knew he wanted to win Princess Jasmine's heart, but he also knew a poor boy like him couldn't marry a princess. So, for his second wish, he asked the genie to make him a prince. The genie turned Aladdin into Prince Ali, with fancy clothes, a golden turban, and a grand parade. As Prince Ali, Aladdin went to the Sultan's palace to meet Princess Jasmine. At first, Jasmine wasn't interested. She was tired of princes who only wanted to marry her for her title. But Aladdin was different. He was kind, funny, and treated her like a friend. One night, Aladdin took Jasmine on a magical carpet ride. They flew over the city, under the stars, and through the clouds. Jasmine felt free and happy for the first time in her life. She started to fall in love with Aladdin, not knowing he was the same boy she had met in the marketplace. Meanwhile, Jafar discovered Aladdin's secret. He knew Aladdin wasn't a real prince. and he wanted to use this information to take control of the kingdom. Jafar stole the lamp and became the genie's new master. With his new power, Jafar made himself sultan and tried to force Jasmine to marry him. Aladdin, without the genie's help, felt powerless, but he didn't give up. He knew he had to stop Jafar and save Jasmine. Aladdin, Abu, and the magic carpet sneaked into the palace to confront Jafar. Aladdin tricked Jafar into using his second wish to become the most powerful genie in the world. But Jafar didn't know that becoming a genie meant he would be trapped in a lamp forever. As soon as Jafar made the wish, he was sucked into a tiny lamp, and peace returned to Agrabah. With Jafar gone, Aladdin used his last wish to set the genie free. The genie was overjoyed and thanked Aladdin for giving him his freedom. The Sultan, grateful for Aladdin's bravery, changed the law so Jasmine could marry whoever she loved. In the end, Aladdin and Jasmine got married, and they ruled Agrabah together with kindness and fairness. Aladdin proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. What matters is who you are inside. The genie, now free, went off to explore the world, but he promised to visit his friends whenever he could. And Aladdin, once a poor boy with big dreams, finally found the happiness he had always wished for.